Hey guys, what's up? Uh, little test I want to do. We're gonna run a little test today on a piece of coil spring. What I want to do is I'm gonna cut this in half, and I'm gonna heat treat one in oil, put it in the vise, try to bend it, see what it does. The other piece I'm gonna heat treat and quench it in water and see what it does. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for this. So let's go ahead and cut this in half, and we'll come back to you. Here's the first piece that's cut. We're going to put this in the forge. We're going to heat it up to critical, and then we're going to quench it in the water first. Actually, we'll do the oil first, and then we'll quench it in water. When I say critical, I mean what I need to do is heat this metal up to a point where a magnet will not stick to it, and then it's ready to be quenched. So hang with us. Alright guys, we got it quenched. I'm going to put this in the vise and let it cool down, and then we're going to try to hit it with a hammer and see what happens to it. Now while we're waiting on that other one, we'll go ahead and quench this in water. That way it can be cooling down while we're testing the other one. Guys, I wanted you to get a bird's eye view of this when I hit it. So hang with us. All right, hang on a second. It was almost like, come on, focus in. Anyways, it was almost like I didn't only hit it like twice and it broke. You seen when I hit it. The grain in it is real close. We're going to try the one that I quenched in water now and see what happens. Let's put it in there and hit it. Guys, you're not going to believe this one. As soon as I put it in the vise, I clamped down on it, it snapped. So this thing got extremely hard. I do see an inclusion right here on the end. There's a black spot right in there. That could be the fracture that caused it to break that quick. It's real dark right there in the corner. It could be a crack in the metal. Anyways, I think I would rather quench in the oil than the water, because this thing got extremely hard. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to temper this piece and see what happens, because I'll get back with you after I temper it, and then we can test it again. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to hit this thing with a hammer and see what happens. All right, even you seen it broke. Even after the temper, it's still still broke. This thing will not focus in. Alright, anyways, what I'm seeing in here is along this side of it here, there's some minor cracking on there that I believe caused it to break. And over here in the corner, there is an inclusion there also that I believe caused it to break. If that makes sense. It doesn't take much to break these. And you see it broke pretty easy, even after the temper. So when I'm grinding these knives, I have to make sure all those small fractures or small cracks are off those blades, so this doesn't happen. It's good to do these tests so we know these things. So I appreciate you guys coming along with me, bearing with me on these tests. So I have to do them. I mean, I don't want to put out garbage. So thanks, guys. Hope you guys have a safe. Stay safe. Have fun with whatever you do. And I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, guys, I had to come back. The piece that I quenched in the oil, I tempered this piece of metal. I hit this thing as hard as I could and it would not bend or break. So that metal has to be heat treated in oil and tempered. That would be one tough blade. And I have a whole coil of that. So, good metal. Heat treated, quenched in oil, tempered to a bronze looking color, gold looking color, whatever you want to call that. There you go. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming back with me.